Hello, everybody. This is Kevin Yee here for you for MCU Marvel Talk Part 2. This is Black Widow. Now, her timeline. Wait, she was played by Scarlett Johansson. I don't know any other movies of note that I know her from. The only movies I really know her from is the MCU. Now, let's go over the movies she was in. Iron Man 2. She was in Avengers. She was in Civil War. Oh, sorry, that's not all. She was in Winter Soldier. She was in Civil War. Age of Ultron. That's about five movies there. She was in Infinity War and Endgame. She died in Endgame. Iron Man 2, she was like a scout for Nick Fury to scope out Iron Man to see how good he was. Went Avengers, she was part of the Avengers and helped them out throughout the whole movie. Civil War, sorry, I keep putting Civil War over Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, she helped out Captain America and Falcon take down Hydra that infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. for all these years, which was pretty crazy. Age of Ultron, she is an Avenger, so she's in the movie. She helped out a lot. And wait, what's after Age of Ultron? Oh yeah, Civil War. She was on Iron Man's side because she thought the Avengers should have signed the Accords, but some people didn't, and that's how the whole Civil War thing happened. Infinity War, she is an Avenger. She helped out in the big battle of I don't know what you call the space dogs. That big battle with the space dogs in Wakanda, and then she did fight Cleveland's Glaive, that dude with the giant spear. The dude that kept fighting Vision with the giant spear. She fought his wife for a while before Scarlet Witch joined in Okoye. Endgame, that's where she died. She sacrificed herself to get the Soul Stone on Vormir. You had to kill somebody that you love dear, was Hawkeye, and he killed. She jumped off by herself, but then he held her and didn't see let go. So I guess that technically is him throwing her off the. I don't know. It was kind of technicality. It was really just a suicide, missing on both ends, which was kind of weird. And Scarlett Johansson slash sorry, I'm not Scarlett. Black Widow was the only one that knew about Hawkeye's kids before Age of Ultron because all the Avengers didn't know besides her and his wife. She is getting her own solo movie, and they said the solo movie takes place in between those years from Civil War to Infinity War. It takes place in between that, and the whole premise of that movie is to take down the Red Room. The Red Room is like this organization that takes kids and orphans and make them to like killing basically Winter Soldiers. Yeah, basically just a whole bunch of Winter Soldiers. There are some variations, like there is the bootleg Captain America, the Russian version, Red Guardian. Then they have her sister and somebody else. Not her like legit sister, but they grew up like sisters. I don't know what her name is supposed to be in the movie. It looks like a really good movie, and the main villain of that movie is Taskmaster, which is going to be a tough fight. That he can mimic your moves, and he already mimicked most of the other people move by watching Civil War footage, which is kind of good. So she was I like her character. I really do. I don't think it could be sorry, who I keep stuttering. I don't think there could be another Black Widow just like her. Like I said, I think she was in Knives Out with Chris Evans after the MC after Endgame. Other than that, I don't know any other movies that she's been in. I'm pretty sure she has been in other movies besides Marvel, but I just don't know any other movies. I probably should look that up, but this is Marvel talk. Um, that's about it. That's Black Widow. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. I'm trying to think. Anything else to say about Black Widow? Really? No, she's just basically a female version of Captain America because in the comics they did give her super soldier serum, but they didn't give her a lot. Like, let's say they only gave Black Widow enough super serum to fit in like a little needle, like when you get a shot, enough to fit in there. They gave Captain America the whole tank. They gave her like a cup. So she isn't as ripped and can run as fast and stuff like Captain America, but she is still pretty enhanced. They never really brought up that point in the movies. I mean, I guess they kind of did with her flashbacks, and you see them with the needle, and they're like, kind of put it in her, and that's probably either the super serum or that's either, for some reason, I don't know why, but the Red Room did a surgery on each and every girl patient of the Red Room to make sure they couldn't have kids. I guess so the kids wouldn't grow up to be just like their mothers had skilled and stuff. But wouldn't they want that? Wouldn't they just take the kids and put them through the same training? I guess. I don't know, but they did do a surgery on Black Widow. Now she can't have kids, and she was telling Hulk about it. Oh yeah, she does have a relationship with the Hulk, or not the Hulk, but Bruce Banner. You know, the Hulk, Bruce Banner. She was the only one that could really calm him down. Age of Ultron with the sun's getting down. I mean, the sun's getting real low, and her recording was the reason why he did transform in Thor Ragnarok. So they do have a good relationship. They never really went further with that because he